does Proline mean to you and why?
I mean, I've been running for them for 4 or 5 years now, and they're an awesome company to run for.
I like their products and like all the people on the team. It's really nice. I like Daniel, how nice he is and everything.
Being with them, I mean, honestly, it's the best tire team out there. You know, they have a super hard-working group of people, and there's never a lack of input on tires.
Proline is just a really awesome company to run for. They put a lot of effort into their tires, and it's just, I think I'm at an advantage running them everywhere I go.
Proline means, realistically, the best tire on the market.
Proline means a lot to me because they got me started in the industry and they helped me a lot. They're a really great company and improving on all their stuff.
I guess when I think about Proline, I just think about being a big part of the radio control community, you know.
Well, Proline to me is a quality company that produces a quality product, tires, bodies. I use it on my stuff, and I've enjoyed using it, and I think Todd and the guys that work there are really quality people.
From a racing standpoint, it always gave us the competitive edge. It really reminds me, you know, where you do something with your hands and you do it with all your might, you know, and Proline has always been a great example of that. All their products, they always make sure they're the best. They stay on the leading edge of the technology.
You know what? You always see that Proline van with Daniel at every race. You don't ever see any other tire company doing that. That should sum it up right there. I mean, hands down.
Is there a reason why you choose Proline over other products?
If you don't know exactly what tire, you have a lot of people to bounce ideas off of and to try to get the best setup for your car tire-wise, and it's just, I think the tires are leading in the industry.
Probably I consider it my biggest sponsor. It's the most important. Without Proline, without a good tire on the market and good tire on the track, you're going to struggle. And going week in and week out, I know that my stuff is going to be super dialed on the track, and I'm always going to have the right tire for the right situation.
One of the product lines that has really changed or kind of reshaped the industry has been the X compounds for the 8-scale racing. X1, X2, X3, all these compounds. They've changed dry track, outdoor, blue groove style racing, and I mean, let's just be honest, they were years ahead of the other competing manufacturers, right? Everybody to this day is still playing catch up. And some of these other companies, from what I understand, are starting to do a really good job of catching up, but I mean, the head start that Proline had was just massive, right?
Is there anything that Proline does that sets themselves apart from other companies?
You know, everybody on the team's an ambassador for the sport, always trying to grow it and get new people to start racing and make it better for everybody involved. So they definitely are, not only do they make great products, but they're also like a more, you know, they have a very, very good morals, you know, and always want to help improve the industry.
I think that Proline as a whole, as a company, is never comfortable with just settling with having what we have. The support is phenomenal. I mean, come here and get any tire I need, I can get it at any time. And the ordering process is awesome, and it's local for me in California, so it's really good.
Their customer support, working with all the racers here, making sure everyone's happy and having a good time, and their sponsorship, they help out a lot of guys and just makes it fun for everyone. Even the sportsman guys get a good deal to them and makes racing fun.
I think they have the best products all around, 10 scale, 8 scale, whatever you're into, rock crawling, monster trucks, you know, they're always wanting to improve their product, coming up with new compounds, new types of treads and stuff like that, always trying to help you do the best that you can.
They try to make their stuff the best one out there, and just so great with, like, they make short cars, they make all sorts of cars for people to buy, to have fun with. They want people to have fun, but also be competitive at the same time.
I think Proline has differentiated themselves from a variety of other companies. I mean, clearly they do business and manufacture the vast majority of their stuff here in California. Proline seems to have done a pretty good job of holding on to its racing heritage, but clearly they branched out into like all kinds of markets like scalers and on-road cars and, you know, crawling tires and accessories, and now they have their own short course truck and monster trucks like that.
Everybody is really nice, really solid. They always treat you with respect.
Their dedication to the sport, what they do, and all sorts of varieties of part of the RC program. You know, they push their product out very well, and also they help out. So they do a lot of events for people that are not as fortunate as us to be able to race every weekend, and they help out everybody. So that's pretty much what sets them aside from all the other companies.
How do you feel about this track and the race here today?
I'd like to just say, Levi, damn.
This one is pretty difficult. I mean, we had some tractor issues over the weekend, so it took a little longer to build, but finally got it done a couple of days ago, and it's looking awesome right now. I mean, it's difficult. Guys are having a good time, but it's still enjoyable, and they're having fun and trying to get around this awesome track right now.
How do you feel about this track?
It's fun, but it's also difficult. Like some of the sections, it's fun to hit when you hit them right, but when you hit them wrong, it's not that fun.
This is probably the most technical track I've ever driven. It's probably one of the most fun I've had driven. Levi with Sik Track Designs has done a phenomenal job. Track's very technical, very flowing. You have to be very patient and hit your marks, but overall, easily top 3 tracks I've ever driven on. Definitely the best one I've ever driven on in California so far. So I can't wait to see the mains and see the track groove up and see what this track really can produce as far as racing on it. The heads-up start, motocross style is awesome. I can't wait to send my car down there and hope for the best.
I think it's fun. I think more places need to start having motocross style starts and stuff like that. So I've always been a big fan of it. I mean, I know it has a lot to do with your luck, but I mean, I really enjoy it.
It's going to be tough. I mean, it's going to be called for some great racing. I come from motocross, so it reminds me a lot of motocross, and I'm actually kind of ready for this.
This track is actually really gnarly. This track is actually really, really cool. It's, to be completely honest with you, it's probably a little bit above my skill level, and I think that a lot of guys are feeling that way. I think if we had 3 or 4 tanks of fuel to run and get some practice in, we'd be doing a little bit better. But it's groomed beautifully. It's an amazing layout. It really feels like a supercross track, to be honest with you. So I think the track's pretty amazing today.
It looks really fun, and everybody is coming out of the driver's stand with a smile on their face. So now it's just going to be one of those things where I'm just going to have to kind of put down some, 3 consecutive laps that are okay pace, but it looks really fun and difficult. So it's got a lot of different things than any other track out here in Southern California or that I've ever been to. It's got many tricky sections, and the starting line is probably one of the best things I've seen. So I really love that starting line format.
Okay, this track is super smooth. The landings are nice. The start is going to be a lot of fun with the whole shot and head-to-head racing on the qualifiers. No, I think the program is actually more exciting than doing the IFMAR starts.
Hands down, this is the hardest layout I've ever done in my life. Levi did a track setup here that was just unbelievable. And I like it because the advantage is nobody has more time than anybody else. Proline didn't let anybody come out and test the track, get better track time, etc. So we're all out here at equal, and that makes the race fun.
It is really nice. They've done a lot of touches to it. It seems like the surface is improved from where it used to be. It used to be a little bit blown out and rocky. Looks really good right now. All the pipes brand new. The track looks challenging. I mean, you make one mistake in a corner, someone's going to come by you, so it should make for some really good racing.